Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I'm your host Martin, and in this episode we are gonna be talking about Sunday night crypto. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure you hit that like button, that bell, and that sub. That way you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done, join us in the Discord. Links will be going out here shortly. How's it going, guys? Andrew, how's it going? Jake, thank you very much for being here. Rockets, yes. How's the projects coming along, Jake? I know you have two projects up in the air. One of them launching on maybe 4/20th, and then the other one still working on coding, I guess. But let me know. Interested to see how they're coming along. All right. Anyways, let's roll. Let's get looking at market cap and see what's happening there. Market cap. So we're starting to develop some bearish divergence, and we kind of talked about that yesterday. There was a possibility, but we still need to see how we closed the day. The day still closed in the green. Sunday came with a nice rally. And part of the reason that we're starting to see some movement down right now is because we're closing, we had to move down to close a gap that we left open on Friday, right? And I'm going to show that in a second. And we talked about that. We talked about being lower and having to move up to close the gap. We also talked about, being, what happened was going to be higher, then we're going to move down to close the gap, and how we'd rather be lower and move up to close the gap and start a week on a green note, trying to push higher instead of having to come back down. Well, we went for the second option. Because Sunday was, we saw some rallies happening on Bitcoin, right? So let's go and see what's happening there again. Bearish divergence can put pressure on the price. Move down in market cap. We should be targeting somewhere around 2.05 trillion. If we still move down again, however, the market's still going full on bullish. We want to go for that measure move. Again, we're going to have resistances on the movement up. That measure move gets us to $2.53 trillion. And we should be targeting somewhere around here at 2.24 trillion. All right, let's go check out Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin at 45,934, not bad, but dropping around 1.01%. Almost what we gained, right? We gained 1.27. We rejected 47,338, so not liking that rejection. But again, we knew we kind of had to be somewhere close to 46,400-ish. And you can see that we're still trying to hold support at that blue line. Breaking that line gets us in a short-term bear trend. We could be dropping to that 20-moving average, right? So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we get a pump. We get a pop that gets us to this measure move at 54,467. Now, on the futures, right? What happened is this here was Friday night, right? So Friday we closed 46,550, but come Monday opening, right? We opened at 47,200. So we're much higher, therefore we needed to move down to close that gap, and this is what I was talking about. Were we to have still be at that 45,000 on Monday opening on the price of Bitcoin, would have been lower, and we would have had to move up to close any gaps that were here, and closing those gaps would have been very nice, because then we would have started the week on green, and now we're struggling with the weekend starting on the red. So we're starting on a downwards motion, right? 1.15%. So where are we at here with the other chart? We're still floating in this channel, 46,801 to 45,467. Not a lot again. Still trying to hold on to that support. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, man, we had the hidden divergence pop. Try to get above the 20, but rejecting 47,000. So we're starting to move down and breaking that 20 on this candle. Not liking it, to be honest. But we don't have anything bullish. Low, higher low, negative momentum, less negative momentum, and low to high still. So neutral at 44.25. Pointing down on the RSI, meaning we should still be expecting potential movement down still to come. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. The 1 hour coming down slightly lower, slightly higher. So low to high, negative momentum, less negative momentum, and here also low on the RSI to a higher point on the RSI. Nothing there that is bearish. Here, do we manage to actually convert this? Yes, we managed to make strong bearish divergence here. Right, look at that. It's a move that took a long time to build. Right? That's the 1 hour chart. So So a lot of 1 hour candles. I'm just gonna anchor it from here just for illustrative purposes. We should be anchoring from way up here. I just don't want to be going over data. Move is the same. We're coming from a low point to a higher point on the price, right? So high, higher high. And we're coming from positive momentum to less positive momentum, creating that strong bearish divergence. And partly that, you know, generating that rejection at 47,000. So we are dropping with strength below the 20 moving average. Now we don't have yet anything bullish here to help us hold and get us to where we can look for a rally. But, you know, we are doing okay here. Joshua, thanks for being here. Carthigo, how's it going? That is it for Bitcoin. Let's go. I want to come back to Bitcoin a bit to round off. Let's do the weekly. Last week. Not too bad. I mean, slightly red. Throughout the whole week, we just managed to lose 0.99. Right now, we're starting to go down 1.14%. Again, starting to flag here on the weekly. On the weekly, we're not seeing that really well pronounced uptrend, but we do have these large W patterns starting to form, and which hopefully can rally. We have bounced at the 20 moving average, which again is a strong area for bounce. Again, not looking too bad. We haven't looked at the monthly. We closed the month a couple days ago, closed on the green, 5.42%. Not bad. So yeah, not a lot going on here though. Some hidden divergence starting to develop on the monthly, right? Low, higher, low, negative, more negative. All right, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, let's draw this. Let's draw this and let's just leave it there on the monthly. All right, so from here to here and from here to here, hidden bullish potential for actually the upside. Maybe we try to bounce it. Again, back here to the 1 hour. Man, are we doing anything cool? Not yet, right? I mean, if you like those W patterns and all that other stuff, right? On the 1 hour, we're starting to look like an M top here, right? And, Josh, I know you trade a lot of these moves, but you know, starting to make that M formation, right? I'm gonna. It looks as though we're double topping here, right? But again, we are in an uptrend, but this is not the top of the uptrend, right? The top of the uptrend would be here. So any double top, I would be expecting to see on this level above that 47,000. This could just be a micro double top that we're making here again. The trend here is just sideways. Right. Projecto, what's up? 4 hour again is just consolidation, right? We had a weird dip and we're just consolidating. And for us to go bullish again from this downtrend, we need to get a confirmed break. I'm not sure if I want to go with the bodies for this. I want to go with the wicks. I think the wicks make a little bit more sense. I'm just going to try to re-anchor this as I zoom in and reposition this here line I'm drawing. Now, why does it make sense? Because we have 1 wick hit, 2 wicks, 3 wicks, 4 wicks, 5, 6. We are rejecting that area, right? This is a resistance line that we must break for us to try to go bullish. So that's an interesting area to find. And I think we are also not sure if this is going to be the support we're looking for. This seems too short for support, and it will be breaking it down. I think support we have to anchor from back here, like we're anchoring that divergence. And we are using the wicks. So, man, are we going to try to go for this large down-sloping triangle? Right, descending triangles tend to break to the downside. Hopefully it's not the case, but we shall see, right? Again, and see how we keep on moving here with Bitcoin again. This move here gets it back to the 44,000s. So again, not liking the fact that we opened the week on the move. Lots of people are bullish. Yeah. Look, I remember what I said here. And we were talking about this, and we're lower on the price. Even on yesterday when we were doing the stream, we're slightly lower. And I said if we do open lower, right, it's good because then we have a gap that we have to fill. We have to move up. Well, Sunday we got a slight pump, not a super strong rally, but we had a slight rally on Bitcoin. So by the time we opened the CME, we gapped up. So we had to move down to close the gap, and that is what we're starting to see this impulse on a movement down on the daily CME. Because whatever gap we had here, we're just closer, right? That gap would have been from here to right around there. That would have been the gap, so it's gone. Now, were we to have open down here, right, we would have this gap. We would have had to fill. We would have to go on the green to close that gap immediately. And then, you know, would have set a prettier tune. Which so happens right now, we're trying to move down. And it's not setting up the best tune for the week. I mean, going down by 1.20%. It's not a lot in crypto. Hopefully, we can still recover throughout the day. But we also don't have the most bearish indicators out there. So, or the most bullish indicators out there. We are trying to find support again at this blue line, breaking that again, short-term bearish, going to a 20, potentially bouncing down here. 4 hour, right? On the 4 hour, we are probably creating this large downsloping or descending triangle structure. Right? So we have to figure out how or if we're going to be within the structure. Try to confirm, maybe get another hit down here and then get another bounce. And on the 1 hour, man, we have bearish divergence strong. So again, not the most bullish right now on the indicators. Carthago. The rejection was also at the legacy neckline of 47,500. Full disclosure, I'm looking to sell part of my portfolio. Do risk feel like there's a lot of ill winds blowing? Yeah, it's starting to look like we're not at a good area anymore, right? I mean, although we are recovering okay, it is not looking as good to some extent. I mean, if you look at the midterm trend, it is upsloping. Would have nothing against that, and we have seen some projects that were really trying to do good and not drop a lot. Like, you know, Bitcoin's going down quite a bit. Ethereum, it is trying to hold. But look at Ethereum. It's trying to do its own thing. It is trying to close above 3,539, right? And I like it. I like that Ethereum is going bullish. A lot of alts are trying to do something different than Bitcoin. You can see Ethereum is just keep going higher, right? Again, trying to break that 3,539. Are we gonna make it? Man, I hope so. And there's we had the bearish divergence here. It's still tracking, and we're still getting it near a resistance area. So of course it's gonna play us to the downside. We have it against the MACD and the RSI still. Bought at 69.09. It's just a lot of bearish. A lot of bearish. Check the Discord. Something must have been posted there. All right, I'll check that in a second. Let me finish Ethereum. Thank you, Joshua. On the 4 hour, bearish divergence. Got that slight move down, popped more, but on this pop, just look at that, right? We're still coming higher. We're still coming lower, right? So we had it from one island to the next, and now we have it on this immediate move as well. So bearish divergence strong, right? Potential fraction of downside. After hitting a key resistance area, I would not be surprised if we go to the 20, and if Bitcoin falls a little bit more, I would not be surprised if Ethereum just goes to 3,324, right? I'm glad Ethereum's above the 3,000s. I'm glad it's near 3,500. I just really wish it takes over that, ignores Bitcoin, and it just plows through at 3,600, and that would set a tune where Bitcoin's just falling, and then alts are really pushing through, right? So start the alt season, kickstart the alt season. Although, you know, Ethereum, with the amount of market cap it has and how much, you know, it moves in the market, I'm not sure I want to consider it an altcoin anymore. I mean, yes, it is not Bitcoin, and anything that is not Bitcoin is an altcoin, but, you know, to some extent, Ethereum, it's a 20% of market cap. It is a huge behemoth now. So I'm not sure it would count as an altcoin. It could try to do its own thing. Again, it just most of the time follows Bitcoin, but, you know, if Ethereum starts to run, I think it could set for a lot of other projects to follow, right? On a larger move here, also bearish divergence, wrong, right? Make this yellow and set it on the 1 hour. All right, that move comes like this, and here as well, right? Bearish divergence, strong, potential fraction of downside. Again, rejection right at a key area of resistance, and you can see here in the 1 hour how beautiful this played. And how it's starting to move us down even below the 20. Now, we don't have hidden divergence or anything like that to try to help us rally. This is just pure, I think, it's just a reaction rally to the drop that we got. Right, that's it for Ethereum. Then I got something sent here from Joshua. That's at check Discord. I think it's a post of sorts. It's this, and I'm trying to make it fit here. This says this well got the top and bottom almost every time. And then it's just some dude's account. Interesting. I'm not sure why it says G. After going from million, then it goes to G's. 1.7 G's. 190 million, and then 1 G. That's weird. I'm looking at the dollar balance, by the way. I guess the message is this dude is selling, I guess, right now. He's been selling since the 21st. Is that what you're wanting to show me, Joshua? That this bro has been selling and adding very little, but mainly selling? I'm not sure. Give me a little bit more information as to what you want me to check on this thing you posted here on the Discord, right? Anyways, let's go. Let's check out ADA. I'm not sure if I say hi, War, but I saw your howdy. I'm not sure if I replied, but thank you very much for being here, man.
What's up?
Right on. ADA. At $1.17. Not doing super bad. It's also not doing really good. It's hitting that 20 moving average, trying to break back above it. So ADA, again, we're looking at here a sort of cup and handle, right? Right now we're just consolidating here, moving sideways. Not a lot going on, to be honest. Sold. Sorry, not sold. Bought at 65.68. On the 4-hour chart, we had this hidden divergence. Potential action to the upside again. Inverse head and shoulders on the shorter time scales, playing to the upside. But not with a lot of strength. Again, just bouncing here. Bouncing and trying to be above $1.15, right? So remember how we said after hitting here, we're going to go down. Hidden divergence came in, help us pop. We're still holding that support. It's good. Really not a lot happening, right? Not a lot going on here, bullish or bearish in the 4-hour. And here we have bearish divergence still, right? Action to downside. Pop down, found support, up and back up. We're going higher. We're not. High to low, positive is positive. High to low as well. Nothing here. Bearish, nothing here. Bullish, just neutral at 50.22. We're just consolidating, right? This is just consolidation. And it's mainly in this channel. 121, 1.21, and then 1.15. That is the target. Ethereum Classic. Why not? Haven't looked at it in a while. Etc. Where's etc. at? At $47. $47.44. All right, this is starting to flag here, so nothing too crazy. It's just consolidating into a flag sort of formation. Not the prettiest looking, but you know, it works. This usually would tend to break to the upside. Usually would tend to break to the upside. If you want to go with the wicks, it's I think it's about the same. We're building at something extremely similar. Yeah. Pennant sort of, and again try to pump again and break to the upside. That would be the move. If we break down, we might hit that 20, do a throwback, and then burst through and pump higher. Hidden divergence starting to come into play here, by the way, on this here move. Right. Switch this back to blue, I guess. There we are. Yeah, bought at 63.75 again. Just consolidating for now. 4-hour chart now. Oh, it's awesome, Andrew. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Let's get back on the 4 hour. There we go. Why did I do that line? Did I think we had divergence? I think I might have. It looked as though, but no, we don't. All right, let's do this. No divergence. Here again is just part of the same story, right? We're getting that consolidation, so coming down lower, and then just consolidating here slightly higher, and we're making a triangle of sorts. There's really not a lot happening here, bullish or bearish. Low, higher, low, negative, less negative, low to high, and here high to low, positive, less positive, and high to low. Neutral at 53.53. That tells that, you know, price is considered to be fair value, and we're just moving sideways. Looks as though we want to pop and expand those volume bands to the upside, but again, that is just what it looks like. We don't have any technicals for that yet. 1 hour chart. Stuff from the daily came through. Awesome. Send it back there first. Right, so let's see what else. Trying to pump higher, coming in lower, creating some bearish divergence. Man, is this gonna break us down? It could move us down a bit. Not super happy with this move. Reason for that is good start a movement down that, you know, we're not gonna have anything to counter on the larger time scales. Right. And it is strong bearish divergence. That's gonna put pressure on the price, gonna try to make it down. Could in theory drop down to the 20 moving average again at $46.68. So here still coming slightly higher, and bought at 60.34. That's it, man. Yeah, that's it. Really not a lot here, man. I mean, nothing cool that we can look at, say, yo, there's bullish divergence, you know, it's double bottom, things like that. It's just consolidating. That's it. It's just consolidating. And again, here we have that large triangle formation. Sorry, man. I mean, really wish it was doing a lot more war, but, you know, it's just consolidating for now. He's selling big on the tops and buys big at the bottoms. Okay, so I think what you're telling us is that this dude is selling, and as he believes there could be a small top coming in and we might start to move down. Could be. All right. Carlo's always looking for exit. Yeah. Every time Carthago comes in, he's like, oh, this is going to happen. I'm looking for an exit. Like, he's been looking for an exit since the beginning of the year, or since last year, I think so. Carthago always talks about exiting. It's like every day. It's like Carthago's like, oh, I'm going to exit the bonds. I want to exit the yield curves. I'm going to exit, you know, the war. I'm not sure. Carthago, have you exited and entered the charts a lot? I mean, I'm curious. Because you seem to, you know, you're always aware of like what's happening because you history in banking and stuff like that. So I know you have a lot of knowledge. So my question is, are you buying and selling a lot often? Are you like getting into and out of positions, or are you looking for a larger move? I guess I'm not sure. Because from like at least from what you say, sometimes it would make me believe that you are looking for these moves, right? Anyways, let's keep moving. Yeah. You're in a position for major swings. All right, that's cool. What's the status? Do you guys know what the status on this whole Russia-Ukraine situation? I haven't really been following the news lately. Also, while we are chilling for a bit, I think I'm getting like, you know, some ideas to what I want to do. I think just Sunday nights are gonna be a little bit more chill. There's gonna be Sunday night crypto streams. I think that's what we're gonna name them, all on Sundays. And I might just put a date on the thumbnail so we know it's you know, for a specific date. Saturdays, I think I might be taking like 2 Saturdays off a month or so, depending on how the market is doing, but at least that's a plan for now. I might put videos on those days though. Although there will be no stream, I might be just setting up a small video of me, you know, talking about the markets or just doing Bitcoin, Ethereum real quick and leave something out there. I'm not sure what time though, but you know, I'm still trying to figure out some things on, you know, those things. Yeah, I don't want to bite on too much to start with, but I'm thinking, you know, just have the regular stream at 8, keep it going, and you know, for as long as it goes, like 1 hour or whatever, half hour, as long as there's requests or things going on, I think it's gonna be going that way. And then, you know, come up with a brief market overview, I guess, post stream, just Bitcoin, Ethereum, and whatever we notice it pumped a lot or whatever got requested throughout the stream that could be interesting for people to know, and just have that small video be like 10 minutes, and it's again just a rerun of the TA basically. And I'm not sure yet if I want to jump onto stuff in the morning, because I might have stuff changing. Like my boss is getting replaced. Like they fired someone at work that was supposed to be like a boss for me, and that lady never did anything. So I'm gonna pick up all the slack of the stuff that she never did. And the guy that I've always reported to, he's basically getting pushed to the side, and I'm gonna put someone else on top of him. So I'm not gonna longer report to this guy on a direct line. I'm just gonna report someone new. I have no clue what this guy's gonna be like or what his idea is. If he's gonna make me go to the office every day, if I'm still gonna be in home office and things like that. So I think yeah, I think those are some things that I gotta figure out, because I wanted to do a quick morning market update just for, like, you know, the 1 hour chart on, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, that's it. Maybe Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whatever coin we talked about last, but just something quick, super brief, what we could expect potentially to see throughout the day, in case there is anything on the technicals for that, and just have it be a 5-minute video. But I'm not sure yet if I want to go with that schedule or that idea. So again, I'm still planning, and I'm still trying to see how I'm going to fit into my times, because that makes me to, you know, if I have to go to the office, I have to be there at 8. That means I have to leave the home at you know, 7:30. So I'll have to be recording around 7. So it might not be at 8. I do want to release around 8 because it gives me like a 12-hour window from when I come live to when I do the other video. And it's like a 12, you know, like there'll be like content every 12 hours or so. And again, it's going to be short. That one's going to be not every week, really quick. And then the other idea is maybe on Saturdays when I'm not streaming, try to pencil down some time to you know, do educational stuff or figure out something else I'm out to be talking about there. And also trying to figure out, you know, trying to find time to put the you know, trading strategies for you know, pattern detection. When I detect something, writing down, see how to put those onto the Discord, not on the Discord, but on Patreon, and then see how it goes from there. But, yeah, figuring out. Anyways, coming to crack up bottom. Right. We're not seeing a huge bear market. Yeah. I think we're just chilling right now before we continue rallying. I think that's what we're looking at right now. Also not crashing a lot, but we're not going up with a lot of strength. We'll see. HNT still going up, man. HNT doing good lately. It's just pushing through. It did get a lot of pullback right throughout the day. It almost hit $28, 7.05. So it's not doing bad at that, I guess. Waiting for that divergence to potentially kick in. If Bitcoin goes down today with a little bit more strength, Ethereum's probably also going to follow, and I would not be surprised if HNT also goes down a bit more. Luna, sure. Luna to the dollar. Here we go, man. at $114.68. All right. I mean, we're looking for some bearish divergence, and it's still there, right? This little simple stop, we kind of flagged a bit, pumped, and we're getting similar things, right? The divergence is still very real, still there. That's why we're not seeing a lot of strength in the move. I'm not sure why I have this line here. It makes no sense. It's not matched with anything down here, so it also makes no sense where it's floating at. I was looking at it as a support line. I just didn't change it to blue. Probably the only thing that seemed to make sense here. And we bounced on it. We bounced to the 20, so I think that's the idea. I don't want to say shoot to blue because there was nothing counter on the bottom right to let me know that, you know, it was a divergence or something. Bought at 67.24. Not a lot there. Not a lot going on here. Let's go to that 4 hour, man. I know you were looking for an entry here. There was bearish divergence. There is bearish divergence strong still. We're looking for a potential move farther down. Probably target at 20 moving average for now. That would be a solid move if we do move down. Just depending on how we move down, we might trade some hidden bullish. We don't have it right now. It looks as though we're trying to recover some. And I'm not sure. The 4 hour doesn't tell us anything as to why we should be looking for a recovery. Maybe the 1 hour could have something bullish. Maybe we're bouncing off somewhere. And I think that's where we're actually going to have to go look for clues as to why we're starting to get this small movement up when we should be expecting to see it moving down on the 4 hour, maybe targeting that the 20 moving average. Bought it at 65.39. Let's go to that one. You can see that we had a lot of build up on this move, right? It's just coming higher and higher and higher still. Every time it's going higher. And all we are doing is creating bearish divergence strong to here, to here, to here, to here. And here we're still going to the negative points. And here, this portion, we're still having, again, that strong bearish divergence. Potential action to downside. We're starting to get that break. And I think here's a reason why we're starting to get some of that rally, right? What is this here? Let's look at this number. It says 0.5731, 579. It is slightly more negative momentum, right, that we're creating here. And we are also coming here with that hidden bullish. With that, we got the pop and drop, and on that quick move, we are developing this bearish divergence strong, right? It's just a quick drop to create this strong, not bearish, strong bullish divergence for potential action to the upside. And that's where we're starting to get the pop. Now the move makes a little bit more sense as to why we held, right? Why we held here, and we're doing a reversal when there's nothing. Well, the first reason why we held is because of the hidden divergence helping us to hold. Rejection of the 20, we dropped slightly lower, created strong bullish immediately, and now we're starting to get that pop, getting above the 20. Target for us to get above, it's 117.30. If we don't, again, look for potential reversals, but I don't think, as soon as we get higher than 117.24, right, on this move, as soon as we get here, you know, we're gonna start making positive momentum here. It's gonna be small, and boom, right, that divergence is gonna track from there, and it's gonna come from this highest point, sorry, to this new momentum island here, right? So, there we go. So again, this is gonna be coming from high to low, and start to create that strong bearish divergence for a potential movement down, and that could get it to where it just finally breaks down. Again, here is just within the same island, and even going to negative momentum. We want to get this to be to a new positive island. Again, about to get across the MACD over the signal line. Doesn't look as though it's going to be below the zero line, which again, getting it below the zero line is usually a good in according to MACD strategy. And we know that it's an in if we are above the 200 moving average, and we are above the 200 moving average. So if this cross were to happen here on the zone, right below the zero line here, damn, it would be really, really nice. Right? It would be a good entry for potential rally to come. When we do, like we got one here, right? Again, we're above that 200. Look at that. Got that cross. Nice move, right? Here we got one. It was, this one's a little bit iffier because we were really starting to get or trying to get above that. Here it is. We're not quite above that 200 moving average. So the MACD strategy would not have triggered an in, although it would have been a really good in. MACD strategy would have triggered an in on this move. In a second. Here again, it's just we're flirting with the 200 too much. But yeah, I mean, for now we are rallying because there's bullish activity. So that's it. I would also be waiting for a pullback here for an entry. All right. Yeah. If it starts to get higher than here again, I'll be looking for that bearish divergence. Probably move it down again. Right, similar story to probably what's happening here, right? We're just trailing, following the divergence here on the move as we're coming down here. So bearish, 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 and then bearish again, and no fun. I think I posted something here. Trying to see what it is before I actually show it on the screen. It's an image of something. Oh, when I open this here, it just looks blurry. So, Carthago said, interesting take. Been looking at this based on yearly levels. 51, 55K would be ultimately exit pump bull trap. Yeah, we have targets up there. Remember, this measure move on the daily. Targets 54,480. Right, so there is reasons why we could get there, and I'm actually waiting for a potential move there. The only thing I would say, I know you're saying it's a potential bull trap, but the thing I'm gonna say is by the time we get there, the sentiment in the market is gonna be so bullish that it might just break through and go higher still. I don't think we're gonna end. If we go to the 55,000s, 54,000s, I think the sentiment and everyone's going to start buying back into crypto, and it's going to drive it much higher still. I'm not sure if that's where it'll be, getting that bear trap come in. So, we shall see, right? Now, if you remember, we were talking about this at some point in time. Here being a fractal, right? I mean, micro move, but this in general, it looks sort of similar, right? So we had this pump and drop, and then this rounding motion. So we had our pump, drop, this sort of rounding motion, right? Then we had our movement here and our pump here, right? So we had our movement here and our pump here. What if this small portion here, it's equivalent to what we're starting to see happening here? What if we get a quick drop and we look for that other pump? Looking at how things are looking on the chart, trying to get a different take. Yeah, not really going too much on technicals, just on what the pattern looks like, how it could look as though it might repeat itself, I guess. A lot of lines in this one though, so I'm gonna go to this one that's a little bit cleaner. Not so much. This one cleaner. Minor. And this move here was this move here, like you're saying, on a nano scale. Really, we're having it here as well. And here it's not clean. Just we do need to get above that 200 moving average though. It is super important that Bitcoin gets above that area. Otherwise, so long as we stay below 200 moving average, we're in bear territory. Right? We need to get above that 200 moving average, go back on full bull territory. So it's not really doing a lot there for us. Anyways, it is Sunday. I am going to be calling it an early stream tonight. Sort of early, been live for about 42 minutes, but I'm still going to see some things as to, tomorrow. I'm not sure I'm going to start with the early videos tomorrow. Again, that portion I have to figure out, what things are going to be like, if I'm going to have to go to the office or not. Hopefully not. I really enjoy working from home. If I have to go to the office, it's going to be a pain in the butt. But we'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for tonight. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like button, sub, join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. Remember, all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. On that note, catch you guys again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Till then. Bye.